What's happening, lads, and welcome back to the Morghur the Shadowgave campaign. Last time we did a lot of quest battles, and this time we are about to end the turn and bring the end upon us. Let's go straight into it. The vampiric ascension. Death and decay taints the winds of magic as a bitter feud breaks out among the vampires, with every major lord of the night claiming Neferata's legacy. Now they can only be stopped by capturing all the major sites of power and putting an end to their dark rituals. See to it. Well, I can confirm we are a lot better with our dark rituals, sorry vampires. So it begins. Alrighty, so Vampire Ascension. Wait, what? It's only flat spawned? Huh? I'm very confused here. I thought Mission is gonna spawn. I thought Blackstone Post is gonna spawn. But apparently not. That's very, very weird. Yeah, I only need to destroy Sylvania for some reason. I don't know if this is completely bugged or not. Who knows? Who knows indeed. We're just gonna have to deal with the cards we are given and take out Sylvania, which is gonna be a lot easier than I hoped it would be. But it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. So right away, we're probably going to go straight into this battle here. I can surround him with 3 armies. Because everyone else probably... Yeah, no one else is in range, so we might as well just do that. We're going to send Kazrak in to be our first fighter. So let's just surround him. Bamu and Malagor. Everyone surround him. Might even be an easy auto result to start us off, and then afterwards we might be able to fight all these guys in a big battle. Let's go in. Yeah, nice auto resolve. They have a lot of Karn Wraiths, some Grave Guard. They're all rank 7, by the way. We're gonna win this one simply because we completely outnumber them, so I don't know if it's worth fighting it. I think I'll fight it just as a normal battle, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, well boys, that is us into the battle, so let's get set up and fight us some vampire counts. So this should be very, very easy, of course. I don't know what's going on, but we'll take it as it is. We're going to set all our Corn Guards to be our front line. Although probably Bestigars probably be better to be our front line. However, I do want to keep that anti-large one at the back there, because I do think they have a Terrorgeist or something flying. And even get the Manticores to help out on that. That means these Bestigors, I'll get another Corn Guard in there to be our front line. Get a flanker. A flanker. Yeah, we'll do 2 flankers on that side. Ibahoff, we're going to go to the front. And Kazrak, you can join in over there. Monsters, get Gorgon in there. Let's get the Jabber's Life in there. And all our fast boys. What do they got? Fellbats, Spearmen, Crypt Towers. Then the Mortis engines there. The Fargeist. And of course the Fargulf. If I can get that Fargulf on his own with the Hounds of Pestilence, probably take him out quite quickly. Same with them Cav. I might just leave them all over here. And get the Cav spawn there. And I think that's pretty much us set up. Put these guys into goggle mode. And let's just go right in. Alright, Kabahuff, start moving, get into Valve going right away. While you move this way. You guys probably focus fire on them Grave Guard. Get the cast going. I want this far guy's moving too far away from us, so let's drop a Cygor there. Enemy don't seem to be coming for us. You guys go there and start flanking. Ibahoff, pull out that way. Guys, right, you just keep trying to flank around. And everyone else, pull you guys like this. Just set up the face of the enemy. All the Hounds of Pestilence and Kazrak, you might as well join in. Because they have so much cav over here, and we have a lot of anti-large on there, so drop them in there. Scourge up on that. Okay, we need to start pushing in. Because they are just going to go for all our anti-large units over there. So let's start pushing up. Manticores push up. Doesn't look like they're going to send anything after our catapults, at least. Okay, keep pushing, keep pushing. Jabber's Life gets stuck in there. Corn Gorge into their side. Gorgors and the Cryptars isn't really the best choice for them, but they'll have to do. Get a devolve going right there. Gorgors charge in on the Grave Guard. Another one of them, Pershkin, right there. This flank over here really needs help, so Manticores drop down in. Let's get a devolve going in this nice little blob there. Oh, I think I just hit my own Gorgors. I could stop it. I stopped it. Alright, put that on the Grave Guard. You come around. You guys come around here and flank in the back. Catapults, you can probably just fire over here, please. Our Hounds of Peasants, how are we doing? This one has pretty much got destroyed with the Lance of Barding, but that's okay. Reinforcements have arrived, though. It's Malagor's forces, so they're going to come on in here and help us out. Their Hex Rays over there are trying to flank around. I should definitely get a cast off on them, because magical attacks is required for them. But, I got catapults, keep firing there. Chaos Bomb, what are you doing? Move. Anti-large guys, move that way. Actually, we need to move this way. All Harpies drop in over here on this. More decisions, same over here. Malagor come in here, drop a Flock of Doom. And our free Manticores come help out on the Corpse Carts and the Mortis Engines. With that, we pretty much already won this battle. Everything over here is completely defeated. Good job. Good job. Get these Corngors moving. We need to get all our anti-large on this Fargulf. Kazrak, your anti-infantry. I have been using you as an anti-large piece here. Spawn and Co., you might as well come over and help. What is this? Pestigors? Pestigors are getting killed by our own catapults. So let's stop that. Probably more friendly fire than the enemy's doing to us. Alright, all our Manticores. Let's start moving. I need to get you guys onto Mortis Engine. And Kazrak, you can come over here and just help out a little. None of our lords are hurt enough for us to be able to cast that spell. Cygor summon on there, get a bit more balance of power. And get all these Harpies over here. And it looks like they're all crumbling now. So that should be the Fargulfs all dealt with. Alrighty, sweet. Kazrak, get in there. Destroy them Cryptars. And I believe that is us for this battle. So back to the campaign map. Alrighty guys, well that is the victory there. So we're probably just going to devour them all. Get our replenishment back and prepare for the next armies that are going to face us. Of course, that enemy, some of them came back to life there. That's all okay. So, Bamboo, I want you to move a bit more this way. And I want Malagor, you can go hidden encampment. Move this way. And I do want Kazrak to actually... Actually, Bamboo, you stay on the out in the open. Kazrak go into hidden encampment, move this way. And then we have ambushes set up. And then they should hopefully attack Bamboo. And that should be us like that anyway. Right. Just going to have to end the turn then and see what happens then. Because Torox and Co. is just going to have to come back. I don't know why, but... yeah, it is what it is. Don't even have Morghur to finish this campaign off. But, yeah. Right, let's end the turn and continue on. Well, boys, during the end turn, we did in fact get an ambush. It looked like the lord we just defeated got replaced with Manfred von Karstein. So before, or after I ended the end turn, I pretty much quit the game and I attempted to try and fix this problem over and over again. And I have determined it is because of the recruit defeated legendary lords mod. It has of course made the vampire accounts recruit the defeated lord, hence why Manfred's part of Sylvania here. Making it where they're the only faction left alive in the code, basically. So we're pretty much stuck with this endgame scenario. It is what it is, but we will take it as it comes. Of course, this is not a battle we really need to fight, so let's just auto-resolve it. And let's take the replenishment. And with that, it looks like Eschen has been attacked instead of them coming to get us. And it looks like Helman Gorsk and the Red Duke themselves are going to do the attacking. I think we are going to try and defend it here. We're not going to win this battle. I don't think we will. However, we can do a bit of damage to this army. So let's get stuck into this battle. Right, here we go to defend the Great Herdstone. They have a lot of their main big boy units on the left side here, so I think I'm actually going to ignore that and just try and take out a bunch of the infantry over here. And then that way we could just deal with the anti-large when it comes to it. So let's just set up like this. a nice giant screen of our vanguard troops. They're going to push up, start flanking around the enemy. Our chariots are going to push in this side and flank them, as well as our centaurs. I'll probably drop 2 centaurs this side, 2 centaurs this side. Our Bestigor herds right in the back here, and our shaman ready to help on out. Manticore there, and I guess Cygor might as well come here, to be honest, as well. Yeah, we're not going to win this battle, so we might as well just push in and do as much damage as possible. Some harpies as well. So let's get them on this side of the flank. Let's grab everyone, minus the Cygor, and let's push forward. Everything push forward indeed. Alright, Cygors or Centaurs on this side, try and push to this flank here. Harpies come over, try and get beyond them. These Gors maybe push this way. Why are they dying? Oh, it's the Centaur. That is why they are dying. These Centaurs come around in the flank. You guys, Manticore gets struck in there. You guys hold these Black Knights there. You guys hold these Black Knights there. And then let's turn around and let's start hitting some flanks. So around there, around here. We have Spearmen here. Turn them around. Try and get them into the Horsemen. We have a lot of infantry over on this side that we don't need. So push, 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 push. And you guys can help this side. You guys get a charge in there. These Centaurs charge into these Graveguard. Oh, why are they just standing there? I don't know. Into the Graveguard, please. Take away that heartbeat because I don't really want that heartbeat to be selected here. Okay, that's a good enough charge. Let's pull back out. Whereas you get the Devolve going for me. And then get a Traitor King going for me. Push out these Centaurs. Get another charge over on this side. These Centaurs need to pull out. All the big boys are coming though. You can probably just fight the Terror guys. Now these Centaurs are out. Let's push them around and let's get another flank into some... what are they called? What are you guys called? The Hex Wraiths. There we go. Centaurs into the back of them. They are slowly getting defeated. They got the barrier there, as well as their physical resistance of this sort, but it's not going to be enough for these devastating charges in the back of these Centaurs. We've got a score squad here, just doing nothing. Ibahoff, can you move over to this side? You're not Ibahoff, you're Kaznor. This flank has got absolutely rinsed. These chariots being, or doing what chariots do best, where they just get stuck and do absolutely nothing. Can you come over here and help on out? We do need something to hold these guys back while we keep charging them in the back. Everything else on this side, though, is doing pretty well. Okay, well, they don't really care about us, and it's just big stuff here, so let's just set you up here, and you're just gonna screen for the rest of our guys to slowly defeat everything over here. Graveguard there. Might as well get them surrounded and killed. Manticore, you're dealing with them guys really well. These Centaurs have dealt with everything over here. Let's maybe push out a little bit more. Ungor Spearman, you're holding your own there against... What are you? Oh, against the Hex Wraiths themselves. Alright, Centaurs, come over here. We need a charge in the flank of these Graveguards. Get rid of them. Oh, the Fargeist have caught you guys. I don't want that. Let's pull one of these guys out. Sacrificial Gores, just so our Centaurs can keep doing the flanking maneuvers. Come around here and get stuck into these Graveguard here. Our Bestigor herds completely going mental on the Corpse Cart over there, but who really cares? Blood Knights. Oh, please kill the Blood Knights. There's just a single guy left. Kill him. Once that unit is defeated, we pretty much cleared a really good unit. Of course, we're not going to be able to defeat him though, because his regeneration is stronger than our ability to dish out damage for this army. Hopefully it'll be enough. No, he's up to like 500 HP now. Doesn't look like it. That's all grand though. Abahoff, can you maybe drop that there? Let's see, how much is it for? Try to contend. We're not going to get it. Can I get this blood? Oh, Blood Knight is down. That is a very good unit defeated, and hopefully he won't come back on the Dead May Not Die, or whatever the hell it's called. Manticore, can you get stuck in these far guys? Might as well. Centaur, pull back out. No point of you fighting that for now. Is our Cygor still fighting? He's doing pretty well against that Terror guys. Quite nice. And our Shaman here is doing pretty decent as well. He's holding out for quite a long time, although he's only fighting some Graveguard. So that's probably why. Get a Traitor King going over here on these far guys. That's probably what we really need to do. Let's get some armor-piercing missiles on the far guys as well. I mean, they don't really have the armor though. Probably should just keep that for the Graveguard. Destroying the Graveguard, it's probably a better option. honestly, you're probably better in melee. Probably do more damage. So we'll just do that. Of course, all the Red Duke and Homogorse over there is doing quite a bit. But we don't care about that. We're just over here trying to do a bit of damage. And we can get this Farguy's unit defeated, it looks like. Our man, of course, doing enough damage to take out single models quite effectively. So he can do that. Once that's done, if we can get that Balefire cart as well, I feel like we did very, very well here for what we had. Our skeleton spearman squad hopefully going to crumble his way as well. Farguy's gone. Get into that corpse cart right now. You can move over here. Everything but the Manticore. Can you come over here? Just get into these hex rays and hold them back for me. Well, I get everything but the Manticore. Flank these hex rays. And get stuck in. Of course, you weren't supposed to break, though. That's always a problem. But yeah, go into that Manticore. Please kill this corpse cart. Get a default going right there as well. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Bit of magical damage on him, plus the Manticore. That should hopefully get rid of him. Yeah, Kashlar, you should really be able to hold these guys back, maybe? No, don't look like it. Centaurs, help out then. I need this guy to not move, so our Manticore can at least get a bit of a punch in. He got a punch in, but it wasn't enough. He's at like 270 HP. Doesn't seem to be enough to break him, though. This Vestigore squad might be able to break that squad of Hexgraves. Of course, our Vestigore herds are unbreakable, though, so they seem to be going quite well. Oh, there we go. Corpse cart is down. We have a lot of value for this battle. Really good job of our Herdstone to do all this. Alright, I'm gonna end the battle here because it's only our Vestigores left to die. Well, there we go, a decisive defeat, but look how much of the enemy we were able to kill there. A Fargeist, some Black Knights, Blood Knights, big value right there, some Graveguard, and of course the Hex Wraiths. Pretty nice. Alrighty, we have got our trait, the Moon Slaker. So we have been able to defeat Manfred von Karstein. That deals with that, deals with that, deals with that, and all of that. So let's see, what armies do they have left? So they got Rudy here, who is running away like a little bitch. Let me have a look. Dwarves, are you fighting them? You are. Rudy, you're going to get took out by the dwarves, so we don't have to worry about them. Morghur and co. just keep running. I'm not even going to look. I don't think you're going to make it before we win this campaign, but it is what it is. Let's see, Malagor here. Who do we want to do? So we have, of course, Flotty Daddy over here. We have Red Duke and Helmengorst. I feel like maybe everyone could try their luck with someone. Maybe Bamu try Helmengorst, because he's already pretty much defeated. Malagor maybe attack the Red Duke. Although, actually, I prefer Kazrak to fight the Red Duke, because Kazrak actually defeated Vlad von Karstein earlier in the campaign. So it'd be nice for someone else. So let's try and get all three of these battles going. I'm going to start upgrading Bamu though. So let's get Fury of the Herd for you. And Kashrak upgraded as well. Let's just give him Bloodlust. And Ibahov upgraded as well. So let's give him more healing. Lornal, we really don't care. You're too far away to be of use to us. I want to try Bamboo first. Bamboo, you are a weak little man. However, you can maybe prove yourself worthy of being part of Morghur's unholy war herd. Go attack Ashen. It's going to be a Pyrrhic victory. I feel like it probably will be. So let's attack it. Helmengorst, the ancient necromancer, confident of his last battle, prepares his forces of undead to take on the lesser esteemed warherd of Bamboo. Starting this battle off, we are instantly going to drop a bunch of our Hounds of Bastions to try and take out some dire hounds, try and get rid of their flanking ability. So we drop all three of them into that squad instantly, but then a squad of skeleton spears came over and we had to pull them out of that combat. This is how we are set up. We have our main line of Gors, Sangors, pretty much all the Gors with shields, anything ready to hold the enemy back, while we have some Gors in the trees with dual weapons, and some Corn Gors over here, and a stalking Regiment of Renown Gore herd ready to take out anything that we see fit. Gorst, however, is deciding to just stand there for a while, so we're going to take this chance to just start spreading the enemy out and get some charges in. We pulled the Direhound squad away from the Spearmen, and with that, we are now sending all our Hounds of Pestilence to try and take them out. But with that, the enemy starts to send forces of their own. Some Terrorgeist in the sky, as well as some Fargulfs coming in, as well as some Fellbats as well. So at this point, we need to pull everything back and repair our front line. I'm going to try and get that Terrorgeist over here into all our Chaos Spawn, as well as the Ungor Spearmen that are somewhere. I think they're back here. Yes, they are. The Ungor Spearmen resident around. They're going to help us out. We also have our Skaven mortars, like cloud mortars. What do you call it? Poison wind mortars. They are there to deliver some artillery fire in this battle. But you can see the Terrorgeist wants a piece of our hounds, so we need to pull them back. I'm going to stop them all in the trees. So if they do come down, we do have the anti-large bonus plus the tree bonus, because he is a large unit, of course. So he's going to go straight down into our Warghur. He's going to try and defend himself against this, but he's not going to stand much of a chance on his own. So the Chaos Spawn charge right in, and instantly the Terrorgeist starts dropping abilities everywhere. We got a soul leech from Mamu on him. Hopefully try and mitigate his regeneration, do enough damage to him that he will crumble and get out of here. The Fellbats, however, are coming in, and the Gore herds over here have now been spotted. With that, they are going to start sending units everywhere. The Fargulfs coming straight in here as well. They're coming in on all the Chaos Spawn, and this is going to be a giant melee here in the middle. We're dropping a Flock of Doom in there on our second Shaman in the army. And we're going to start sending some Gors ready to start flanking. The Sand Gors come over on the side here. And we're going to wait until most of the infantry start to come in. Swim with our Corn Gors over here. We're just going to try and wait for them to come in, and then we're going to get a flank round. Of course, we have some Harpies here to try and deal with the Fellbats in the sky. But I think at this point I just send them in to try and help out that middle area. They do have some Fellbats that came in and hit our mortars. I didn't realize this was happening, of course. So I need to get these Ungorbs start moving. But yeah, I'm focusing on trying to move everything around. This Gore herd here needs to move up, because I noticed this squad of skeletons here. Easy pickings for the Gores, so they're going to move on in and take them out. These Harpies are ready, and it looks like we have set up all the rear charges. The Corn Gores are instantly going to run in and begin giving bloodshed. Well, not really bloodshed. Flesh shed. There's enough of them there to die. We might as well. Flock of Doom in there. They got some big crypt horrors in there. They are a really good unit as well. They are crypt ghouls on meth. Yeah. Some Graveguard with great weapons, though. They are coming in. They want to try and flank us as we flank them. So they are going to try and charge into this big pile, and I've really got them all blobbed up here. Over here, though, one of our Gore herds, I kind of forgot about them, and they are dealing with a squad of Graveguard. I don't think these Gores have armor piercing, so they're not really going to do that well against the Graveguard. There's some skeletons in there as well, bolstering them up, probably taking up all the damage as well. So that Gore herd's not really going to survive that long. Corn Gores, however, are just ripping these crypt ghouls apart, and they are, of course, doing a little bit damage back. But our armor should be enough to do with that. Do they have IP? No, they don't, but they have magical attacks, though, and a bit of poison. So we're definitely losing some of our stats. We have all the Hounds of Pestilence in there. They are trying to take out the crypt horrors using that anti-large. And it looks like the Skaven mortars have decided to start firing again, except they started firing on our own units. The squad of Ungor Spears got caught, however. They took out the Harpies, or took out the Fellbats. They were able to take them off the mortars and get them firing again. And they are going to start trying firing on the side of the blob. There's some zombies there, just so we're not taking that much friendly fire. But yeah, they got caught by some of these crypt ghouls, because they're actually quite fast. For an undead unit, they're surprisingly fast. 70 speed. That's wild. But I'm saying some Gores here. No, I think they might be running away, actually. Yep, Gore herd are running away. They've all been defeated. This battle is not looking good whatsoever. Our main blob here has been completely defeated. The only thing left is our Chaos Spawn holding the line. There's a Corpse Guard in there, providing everyone with regeneration. And because we are bulked up with zombies and Graveguard, We really don't have any way of getting to him and dealing enough damage to actually make it worthy of choosing him as a target. So I'm going to start using some Beastmen tactics. And he's going to come in and try to take Helm and Gorse, and because one of our heroes nearly died, I'm going to send in the Mantle of Gorok with more army ability, and he's going to take out Gorse as well as Bam, who's going to help out there. Once Gorse goes down, there will be no more Invocations of the Heck, and no more of his special ability stuff doing lots of healing. So this middle area should hopefully start to crumble with our Chaos Ball. But as I said, my Beastman tactic is I'm going to run away. That's not a Beastman tactic, you say? Yes, it is. You need to run away, get the enemy all on their own. Once they're all on their own, we can start setting up nice little ambushes in the field and slowly whittle their forces away. Got some Sandgors over here. They're coming in to try and help on this flank because Helm and Gorse has decided to get amongst a bunch of zombies, try and protect himself from Gorok's Chosen. However, that's not going to stop him. That giant Minotaur decided, I'm coming for you, Gorse. And with that, the cart is broken and Gorse has been defeated. Bamu is stuck in the blob, however, him on his chariot isn't working well. So the Mantle of Gorok is, or that's the spell, Mantle of Gorok, the Spirit of Gorok is going to come over here. And he's decided he wants to just look at people for a while. Just look very menacingly. You know, be a little man over here and you're like, oh, he's just standing there menacingly. Oh, wait, where'd he go? Oh, he's coming in on the Crypt Horrors using that 1k weapon damage. Well, it's down to 800 now. But 1k weapon damage to start taking out them single entities. And once, just like that, the battle is starting to look better in our favor. We have a lot of good units on the flanks, trying to keep them away as fast as possible. Make sure they don't get caught. Because once they get caught, they are useless to us. This Morghur has went through so much. A Terrorgeist, thousands of undead fighting him. And he got away. He slipped away. And I'm going to have to start using him as a bit of a bait. Once the enemy starts coming towards us over here, we are going to start moving everyone in different directions. Some hounds this way, core this way, hounds that way. Just get them all split up. But the main threat right here is them Crypt Horrors. Once they go down, our next threat will be getting rid of this. Probably should have focused on the Balefire cart instantly. But yeah, I was thinking, oh my god, we've already lost the battle. What am I going to do? I'm in panic mode, so I start moving everything about. You can see here, I've just started moving these guys. This guy is moving out of the combat. And I just kind of want the Chaos Spawn and Gorok to... Spirit of Gorok. It's not Gorok himself, of course. I just want the Spirit of Gorok to do all the fighting, and everyone else just needs to get out. This Resident Renowned here, I thought they were unbreakable, so I don't know why they're routing. I'm unsure about that one, but it is what it is. Mantle of Gorok, though, he is gonna continue. I keep calling it Mantle of Gorok, Spirit of Gorok. He's trying to take out these Crypt Horrors, and it's just not working out for him. I think the regeneration on them is a bit too much. He's already did 20k damage in this battle, and he's took out Gorse, so that's pretty decent altogether. I started moving the ring in to try and take out this Corpse Guard. We've got a Flock of Doom in there as well to try and do enough damage to get units to start crumbling. Once they start crumbling, once they get unstable, we can slowly get rid of them, even with the regeneration. But look at that. Spirit of Gorok said, you know what? You are healing way too much. I need to get rid of you. So he's going to instantly charge in on this Balefire cart and just slowly start beating the crap out of him. You can see all our troops now have decided it's time. We all need to start running. And a lot of the undead start following. Of course, these cryptos are so fast that they can actually kind of catch us. So I need to get this Morghur moving as fast as possible. Same with the Hounds of Pestilence and Bamboo over there running for his life. All the while, once the whole enemy army is distracted with them, the Spirit of Gorok can get rid of this Balefire thing really, really easily. Let's see what the health looking like. 3/4, still regeneration. But that's okay. Spirit of Gorok will slowly take him away. Is it poison? Enfeeble attack. I don't know what's giving you that, but you still have over nearly 100 melee attack. So it should be decent enough to slowly beating the crap out of things. Let's see, the undead start to move, although it looks like someone got caught. Oh, I think the priest got caught, so I sent all the Enter-Large in to try and take these guys out. I think I put a spirit leech on them as well, and with that they are starting to crumble, and this unit is no longer worthy of our attention. We need to just start running. Once we start moving all our units, if they are crumbling, I don't have to worry about them. They will slowly kill themselves. Even though they have regeneration, the crumbling should be enough damage to just make them slowly die. So that's basically the rest of this battle. We are going to start moving everyone away. You see, I'm starting to move them all in different ways. There is a Morghur squad over here, though, that I kind of forgot about, and they get charged by some Graveguard. And there's a Chaos Spawn there that only has one model left. I sent him to the edge of the map because I just want to actually retreat him off the field in case he dies, or that unit dies, but I kind of forget about him, not gonna lie. So, it is what it is. Where is Gorok? There he is. No, he's not. That's a Cryptar finally crumbling and getting sent back to the grave. Ah, here he is, over here. He's finally taken out the Balefire Brazier, the corpse cart, whatever the hell it is called. And he had to look over the corpse for a while and say, rotten flesh, that ain't that tasty. Let me start moving. So at this point, I'm hopeful for this battle. If I can keep moving this whole time, I can just start spamming blocks of doom everywhere. However, we have a new problem. A vampiress. Her speed is so high that she can catch our little shaman here. And Bamo's decent, but Spirit Leech definitely ain't as good as a Flock of Doom for taking out a whole army. So, once he goes down, we're kind of in a bit of a rock and a hard place, or whatever the saying is called. And he will go down, because look at this vampiress. She wants his blood, and she is coming for it. Just hitting him in the back every once in a while. I'm just trying to move him, but it's definitely not enough. I send this Warherd to try and come help out with that. You see over there, Chaos Spawn. No, it's not the Chaos Spawn. Chaos Spawn's over there. Yeah, you see that's God of Undead. They're coming for him. Like I say, I kind of forgot about him, so he may fall to the Undead. He's starting to move, though. This Warherd did stop the vampiress from getting at him, but she will be enough to rout this whole Warherd. So, yeah, it ain't working out that good. And he actually routs while running away. He's no longer in combat, so I don't know why he routed, but it is what it is. The Spirit of Gorok, though, is coming in to help out. Once that vampiress goes down, the enemy will have no leadership whatsoever, and they will begin to crumble. Oh, it looks like the Warherd was able to take her out. She is dead. And with that, the whole enemy army has got army losses, and they are slowly crumbling away. Once again, Bamu's army shows that he's somewhat worthy of Morghur's Warherd, but not quite there yet. Of course, we only won that battle because the Spirit of Gorok holding the enemy back while our shaman casted spells. But other than that, I guess the army kind of performed pretty well. We lost all our Chaos Bomb, but we'll get them back next turn anyway. Go on in, and I guess we're probably going to be attacking everything this turn, so let's raise the Herdstone. And of course, we now get enable poison attacks removed. Okay, don't know what that means, but if you say so, Bamo. So let's give you some units back again. Get you free Chaos Spawn. And I guess you might as well fill up with some Razor Gores because they're armored. Kind of better than anything else that you have. So that will do. Alright. Who is up next then? I think it's going to be Kazrak against the Red Juke. Let's attack. Well, another Pyrrhic victory. Of course, I feel like this one's going to go a little better. Of course, the Red Juke himself buffs Blood Knights quite a lot, so this Blood Knight unit is probably an absolute beast, so we need to be wary of it. They have a lot of flying monsters. We don't have as much anti-large as we should to deal with that. However, all their infantry can be outrun by our Gores, so I just need to worry about doing that. So let's get stuck into this battle. The Scourge of Aquitaine himself prepares his host of undead to face the One Eye. His warherd prepares itself for battle as Ivahoff leads the charge, casting spells on the left flank of the enemy. The Plague Claw catapults begin their pelting of the enemy infantry. The Graveguard are covered in warpstone. The right flank of the enemy slowly starts to move. They have some crypt horrors there. They have some hex raves, hex knights, whatever they're called. And it looks like the Red Duke is slowly waiting, watching, deciding what he wants to do next in this battle. So while that happens, our Plague Claw catapults are slowly going to pelt the enemy down, as well as Ivahoff using his magic to summon a Cygor and continue casting spells on all these undead. It looks like the Red Duke has given them the Curse of Undeath, which is a bit of a healing to them. Or actually, the Curse of Undeath is the passive of the undead, so he must have casted a spell somewhere else, actually. But the main part of this battle will just be the Cygor holding the enemy back here. Oh, there's a nice little gravestone right there. Didn't even notice that before. I wonder where that came from. Who knows? But with that, the enemy is starting to push forward towards our lines. We will continue to destroy their troops with the catapults, and all our forces prepare for war. Let's have a little look at what our lines are looking like. We have a Gorgon in the front. Actually, I have 2 Manticores there on the ground, so I don't want the Farghosts to take them out in the sky. We have 2 squads of Chaos Spawn in the back in reserve, and 3 squads of Bestigors in the front, our anti-large on the right flank there. As well as a squad of Khorngors over here, and instantly Ivahoff is going to get caught by some of the Farghosts, so he's going to try and hold them back while we get some reinforcements in. Khazrak and 2 of the Khorngors prepare themselves on the right flank, ready to take on anything that comes. The Farghosts come in from the sky and drop down on the enemy. The Manticores and the Gorgons completely surround the Red Duke. He decided to move straight in front of the enemy, and it wasn't a good idea. Within seconds, the Manticores and the Gorgon crushes him, building him to an absolute pulp. He tries to heal himself from Invocation of Nahek, however he miscasts, and just like that, he crumbles away and falls to the ground. With the enemy army's general defeated, they have took quite a bit of a loss. The Morghur the Shadowgave over here, as well as the Farghosts, are still fighting on without tarry, however they won't last forever. This side, however, the Graveguard have pushed through the trees and come in to take on the Bestigors, who are already in combat over here. I'm moving some Khorngors around, trying to get them in positions that will give us a flank attack, as well as our Hounds of Pestilence. They've moved over here, and now they can come back in, get a nice charge on the Black Knights, as well as the Graveguard here, and pretty much just ruin their day. It looks like we got caught out over here, though, with the Hex Raves, Hex Knight. What do you got? Rex Raves, yes. You guys have completely surrounded the squad of Chaos Spawn and annihilated them extremely quickly. So our Khorngors move in and try to take them out. So Farghosts come in to help them out against another squad of Khorngors. However, we have the Spirit of Gorok helping out. Over here we have Khazrak helping out. He is with his mighty hounds, and they have all charged this squad of Graveguard in the back. They are surrounded by Bestigors, Khorngors, Hounds of Pestilence, and Khazrak himself. So they are all going to crumble real quick. This Mortis Engine and the Crypt Horrors are the only real main threat. There is a squad of Blood Knights, but they did get surrounded by Bestigors, and the Manticore went straight in to help out and get rid of them quite quickly. As you see, they did a lot of damage to the Chaos Spawn, a lot of damage to the Bestigor herd, but that was not enough. The Manticore's single target damage, is very effective against the Blood Knights, taking each model out in each swing. Gorgon is holding the front line down, however. He is slowly crippling every one of these Graveguards, sending them back to the grave as they crumble and return to ashes. Over here, it looks like the Chaos Spawn that are dead are still rampaging for some reason. Who knows? Ivahoff routed from the field, but he finally came back. Our Plague Claw catapults at this point, I've told them to stop firing, because we have already won this battle. Jowler's Life, Manticore, Tooth and Nail, Everything was used in this battle, and the undead could not hold us back. Well, Khazrak shows Bamu exactly how it's done, getting a decisive victory over the Red Duke himself. Of course, a lot of the units have came back to life, but we will get them soon enough. We did lose a Chaos Spawn in there, a good high ranking one, but it was worth it to keep our catapults firing that whole time. I feel like them doing the damage on the blobbing up units in the background was enough to scare the enemy away. Let us replenish and continue on then. So, will we be able to reach him? It doesn't look like it because he's fucking running away. God, he went far there, the Red Duke. Oh, okay, we can reach him, however. So Khazrak, move on in and let us get rid of this guy once and for all. And an auto-resolve there. And that should hopefully be them gone. And with that, the Vampire Slayer is achieved. Red Duke's gone, no more squads of Musi on. Okay, Khazrak, come back, and then you might as well recruit something to fill up your ranks again. We lost a spawn, but we can't do one, so we might as well just get another Bestigor in your army. I would delete these guys or merge them, but they are such high rank that I don't really want to do that. We do have research stuff. Oh, because we have the money now. So I might as well get this because I feel like it's going to be a turn. It's really not going to matter that much, really, is it? Probably not. Let's just take the charge bonus one. Alright, and then after that, the only one left is Vlad, and then Rudy here, who's probably going to get picked off by some dwarves, so we're going to have to chase him down. Alright, let's attack Vlad. Move on in, Malagor. Here we go. It is saying we have a valiant defeat. We have a war banner here, so let's put it on a manticore. My main plan here is to just take all the enemy out in the skies, and then once they're all defeated, we can deal with the ground units. So let's get into this battle. Vlad von Karstein prepares another host to try and defend himself against the might of the Beastmen. He's already fallen to Khazrak, and this time he has brought a much stronger army in hopes to defend. However, he's not facing Khazrak this time. He's fighting the Watcher in the Sky, Malagor, the Dark Omen. Immediately, Malagor is going to push on up here and start casting spells on the enemy. I noticed that they have 2 squads of Blood Knights in this army, so I want to get them destroyed as fast as possible. However, the main problem with that is our spells probably aren't strong enough to take out models of the unit, and with that, Vlad can just start casting invocations of Nahek on them and slowly bring them back to life. We dropped a Pendulum in there, we dropped a Flock of Doom, and then Malagor's little Crowfather ability. So for the start of this battle, we are just going to slowly whittle them down with magic, and once the enemy decides they want to come to us, I'm going to pull Malagor back and bring in the air superiority. We have set up in quite a big line. We have our manticores in the back, preparing to take out anything in the skies that is strong. We have our harpies in the front as well, preparing to surround anything that is strong. Hold them in place while our manticores do all the work. Meanwhile, we have our, quite a distance to go here, we have our giant and our Cygor ready for battle. They are going to hold the enemy back once they start moving towards them. They have these nice little braziers of fire there. Very, very nice. With that, it looks like the Terrorgeist has moved on in, so a squad of Harpies is going to hold him in place while the Manticores move into position. The Manticores, as well as Malagor, is going to come over and slowly rip everything in the sky to shreds. Can't really see much because it's just a flutter of wings and claws and death. I gotta put an enfeebling foe on the Terrorgeist. Make sure his melee defense is nice and low for all our Harpies and co to hit. With that, there's some Flock of Dooms in there. I think Vladdy Daddy is also casting some invocations of Nahek, but we are out damaging their healing. As you see, the Terrorgeist was once in this, and now he is simply gone. Crumbled, fallen, and destroyed. like everything else in the sky. Look at this giant blob. If you were in a battle and you looked up and you just seen this above you, you might as well get on the ground and pretend you're dead. Well, unless you're undead, you might want to pretend you're dead twice. The rest of the army, however, are just going to hold out, and we are going to just prepare for them. Malagor's going to continue casting some spells, some Flocks of Doom, some Pendulums in on this. They have some Black Knights over here as well with lances. But our plan really is once the enemy starts pushing towards the Cygor and the Giants, we are going to slowly drop the Harpies in one by one and get rid of the enemy. We are summoning a Cygor, however. I'm going to try to get him onto the Balefire cart. Try and stop him from healing. He's actually moving somewhere else. Oh, he's moving for Flad, actually. He's moved into Flad. Let's see how Flad, the greatest of the vampires, deal with a Cygor. You're like, what? 30 times Flad in size. But his mighty sword will slowly bring this Cygor down. Looking at the health, it looks like they're quite even at the moment. Cygor's doing quite a lot of damage to him, actually. It's actually pretty nice. Anyway, we are starting to jump on some enemies. There's a Graveguard squad that was all by themselves. Actually, was these Hex Kerns? What are you guys called? Kern Raves, that's your name. You guys were on your own, so I was like, okay, magical unit that could do lots of damage. We might as well drop the Harpies on them, get some spells going, try and get rid of them early. So I dropped all them in, and then the Graveguard slowly moved in and helped out, as well as the Black Knights. I think there's some Blood Knights in there as well. This guy. Little vampire zombie looking dude. He's moving in, and we're trying to pull all our Harpies out at this point. Because once all them Blood Knights and co came into the battle, there wasn't really much point of us staying there. So all the Harpies slowly pulled out with, you know, standard Total War pathfinding, so it didn't go super well. But I have noticed a nice little squad of Graveguard here. So I got the crows to hold them down while the Harpies move in and prepare. Once I start giving orders, this Graveguard unit will be slowly ripped apart by all the Harpies. We are at this point just kind of looking for targets, continuing to cast some spells. It looks like the Manticores have all dropped in on someone. It's Flad. Flad, you have been completely surrounded by Manticores. These beasts want your blood, and there's nothing you can do about it. Malagore's in on the action as well, coming in with his mighty staff, beating the crap out of this vampire. He's casting a healing spell on himself, and he actually survives for quite a long time, to be honest. He actually took more damage from the Cygor on a one-on-one than he did take from 5 Manticores and Malagor all combined. But the Black Knights come in to help him out, as well as the Blood Knights, but he is not getting away from this battle undefeated. Look over there, the Graveguard have all fallen, and the Harpies bring themselves back up to the sky and start picking their next targets. Looks like that Graveguard unit over there, who's all on his own. Yeah, he's next. Vlad's slowly fighting, trying to hold off the horde of Manticores. He is completely surrounded by flesh right now. He has no idea what's going on. He's just trying not to die. All of the Cryptors and Graveguard now move in, and this is just a big blob here, so we need to just start casting lots of spells. We dropped in the AoE, and with that, I looked like Vlad was about to fall. Manticore comes in, rips him to shreds, and he will soon fall. There he is right there. There he is no longer, because I cannot see him. His sword's still glowing, so I gotta say he's still alive. Turns out, sword still grows when he dies. Sorry, buddy, you're gone. This corpse guard here is completely surrounded by all the Harpies and the Manticores, everything, just ripping them to shreds. Where's our giant and co? Where'd they go? Where are they? Oh, they're over here. Yes, of course, they got completely surrounded. They got the Black Knights on them. They have a squad of Blood Knights on them. So all the cav went right over here for our giants on our Cygor, but they were strong enough to hold them back. These dire wolves over here are crumbling, quickly getting themselves removed from the field. The enemy is going to start running away and try and get that charge bonus back, but it's not going to be enough. Giants with their giant clubs and the Cygor with a giant rock. I don't know what's worse, a giant club or a giant rock. My god. The power of air superiority shows itself once again. Once I seen that terror guys go down, I knew we had that battle in the bag. So Flatty Daddy has been defeated. Of course, some of his units are still there. Hopefully we'll get an auto-resolve to get rid of him now. I don't want these heroes joining the army. Oh, it looks like the whole army just automatically got destroyed. We got something there. What was that? There's a trait there. It was Flad's one, so the +5 HP. And the wound recovery time. Not too bad. Not too bad indeed. So the only one left is Rudy. Again, it's not much of an endgame crisis because of the breaking, but it is still something. And Kazrak and Co are just chilling over there, so I think we're just going to end the turn and see if we can chase down Rudy and win this campaign. Everyone else has moved, so yep, let's get right onto it. And just like that, Rudy walks into our trap. Little Rudy Hapt Anderson decided to turn his ass around and try to occupy Sylvania back, but it ain't happening. That's an 80-odd auto-resolve to finish this campaign off. Well, the turn I thought it would have killed off his army in that auto-resolve, but it turns out he got a few of his units back. That's okay, Malagor, go finish him off. Alrighty, get straight in there, and it's close victory, medium casualties, don't really care. We've pretty much done all the fights we need to do. With that, let's loot and raise it. And just like that, the ultimate campaign victory. I don't think it's an ultimate campaign victory, it's just a campaign victory. Simply because of all the shit that happened there at the end. Of course, our event feed is going here. This is all the things that happened throughout our campaign. Let's move it a little faster. So, of course, we started over here in Mariaglio. I can't remember. It's in Esteli. I can't say the word. And we started destroying all these areas, and we started moving north into Beastmen territory. Or not, we're the Beastmen. We moved into Bretonian territory. Of course, we went around and we started destroying everything in the Wood Elf territories. We destroyed all the Wood Elves. We went west again and destroyed all the Bretonians, went all the way up, destroyed Luan Leoncoeur. And I believe at that point we started our attack on all of the Empire. We started pushing in there, destroyed France, attacked Festus to destroy Altdorf, then pushed east and northeast into the Kislev territories, and pretty much this whole northeastern area was completely covered in chaos factions. So the reign of the Dark Gods was definitely supreme in this campaign. Let's push it further. Of course, we had the giant coming of all the dwarf armies, mixed with Archaon's forces up here and Festus coming over here. There it is, guys. We have our victory for this campaign. So it took us 94 turns. It would definitely take us like at least another 15 to 20 because we were supposed to go all the way down here to get Manfred. Yeah, it is what it is. Settlements Hell, we don't really care about all that stuff because we like destroying stuff. Let's see, is there settlements destroyed? No? Because that's all we care about. We made a load of money. We spent pretty much all of our money as well. We pretty much spent... we had 800 of income to spare throughout the campaign. We killed 71 lords. That's a lot of murdering going on. And we lost 14 lords that were not worthy of being in Morghur's warherd. And of course we destroyed over 2,000 units and we only lost 200. That's not too bad indeed. And 145 battles fought altogether, and we fought 80 of them. Damn, son. That's not too bad indeed. 131 victories, lots of ambushes, lots of minor settlement battles, it seems. Yep. Losses, we lost 14. That was just all our shitty lords that died. Aftermaths, yeah, okay, whatever. We didn't really do much for heroes. They're more just there for being in armies, to be honest. If that faction destroyed Sylvania is being destroyed, we have won this campaign. That guy just floated. There we go. So, Malagor's final army, lots of harpies, lots of mandacores, very nice. Kazrak, of course, had his giant infantry stack. He did very good in this campaign. Bamu never proved himself fully worthy of our attention. Torox, we didn't even get to see your final army, to be honest. You just have lots of Minotaurs. Maybe we should go send you against a dwarf army just to see how you fare. We'll see how it goes. And Morghur, of course, his final army. Really great in the fall of man. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna go find me a battle with Torox, and after that, find me a worthy battle for Morghur to finish this campaign. Well, boys, do you remember earlier on in the campaign we attacked Altdorf and destroyed it from Festus? We made peace, everything was all grand, and then this little green man decided that he wanted to attack us back. Well, the Beastmen like a good ambush, Festus. Let's just attack him. It doesn't matter. We're ending the campaign, so I don't care if we are treacherous. Move on in. Wait, where'd he go? There he is. Attack Torox. Hey, we got our ambush. Let's get in and see how the Minotaurs look. And the battle begins. Festus and his crew are caught in an ambush. The Gorgons move in, as well as the Minotaurs, as well as the Chaos Spawn, all moving in on the enemy army. The Chaos Spawn of Nurgle and the Chaos Beast of Nurgle all move in over there, while our Mighty Bulgors, our newest and best unit, they're anti-large. They are basically just walking doom bulls, ready to rip them apart. Move in, take out a bunch of the Spawn of Nurgle, and slowly move in over there for what's left. Torox is immediately moving right in on Festus. He's already did half of his HP, and Festus runs away. Torox is going to slowly chase him down and beat him up for the rest of this battle. The Volves going on everywhere. The Plague Bearers unable to hold their own against the might of the Gorgons and the Minotaurs altogether. All the Marauders and the Forsaken have already routed from the field. They refuse to continue fighting when Nurgle is not present this day. The Beastmen have completely surrounded the enemy already. The Nurglings left here is the only thing left. We actually have some Manticore on Manticore action. The enemy Manticore is over here trying to help out against our Minotaurs, so we send our Manticore in to rip him to shreds. With that, we have surrounded most of the enemy. The only thing really left of the enemy's forces is Festus himself, who is about to fall to Torox. This Chaos Sorcerer, Lord of Death, who is getting his ass kicked by our Sorcerer. I'm very, very surprised by that. He has like 135 armor, but he is still losing to the Shaman. As you can see, he only has 2k health left. Yeah, the only really left of this battle is just the nasty swamp pit bulls, the swamp puppies over here, and some Murlocs, the spawn of Nurgle, but they are slowly all going to get ripped to shreds from our Bulgors, our Gorgon, our Chaos Spawn, and of course our normal Minotaurs. With that, the enemy start to crumble. The enemy is defeated. Festus lies on the floor defeated. That's a horse, not Festus. Where is Festus? There he is. Festus lies defeated. His magical pot was not strong enough to save his life against Torox, the brass bull. Well, lads, it's been like an hour, but I have finally found a worthy target to end this campaign with Morghur. I decided he needs at least one more battle to send this campaign out, and who better than Archaon, the ever-chosen himself. So I've just caught him here, and I got him in a nice little ambush, a nice little Beastman way to end this campaign. I bought the Banner of Madness, so I'm going to drop that on the Incarnate, the Elemental Incarnate of Beasts. And I have a Potion of Sweetness here. I'm just going to throw that on our Manticore. And let's get straight into this battle. The final battle is upon us, and the Eye of Shirion whispers to Archaon. It tells him today is his final day. With that, the final battle truly begins. All our forces begin to clash upon theirs. Morghur, a giant and a Manticore, move straight into Archaon. trying to pull him away from his exalted hero of Khorne on his skull crusher. Morghur is standing there, waiting, preparing to fight him. He knows that Archaon is blessed by the gods. He knows that he needs a little bit of help to bring him down to size. Once he is confident in his abilities, Morghur will take over the combat and slay Archaon in front of the gods. The rest of the battle unfolds over here. The Jabberspives, the Elemental Incarnate, and our Giants and Gorgons have ripped his army to shreds. They all rout from the field within seconds. All the Chaos Trolls run, and the Hounds of Pestilence are all gone. The only thing left, really, is the Tzeentchian Chaos Knights. However, they too know that their fate is sealed. I start pulling all our units away, and Morghur gets stuck in to Archaon himself. A great battle between the two of the strongest in the old world. Gorgar tries his best to help his master fight back against Morghur. However, Morghur's body twists and contorts as the Chaos Gods spread their energy through him. The power he feels flows through his unholy flesh, and as this boon is granted upon him, he sees that he shall be victorious. He shall be the new Ever-Chosen. And with that, a final blow upon Archaon, leaving him devastated. And soon the world shall cease to be. And with that, Archaon routs the field, and he is finally defeated. Warriors of Chaos, all gone. The true Ever-Chosen has been decided. Thank you guys for staying with me throughout this campaign. It has been a real fun one. I've really enjoyed playing as Morghur and playing as the Beastmen. Very happy for anyone that has made it to this final episode. I know at the very start, of course, there was a lot of mic issues, there was a lot of problems, so I'm glad you were able to get past that and make it here. On to the next series then. We're going to try something a little different. Till then, my friends, peace.